Back, there's a few chairs up front. All right. This won't be a church service, so come forward. You might be right in. We'll be back, so we got a couple chairs up here yet. All right, we'll get started. My name is Bob McHale. I'm with the Monroe County CWD Task Force. And you're wondering what's this guy from Monroe County doing down in the Kickapoo Valley in Vernon County? Well, I'm just like a deer tonight. We're filling municipal boundaries. We just had a wander over. But our focus is the Kickapoo Valley. So a couple years ago, a group of concerned landowners, hunters, sportsmen, professionals got together to be proactive about CWD. And that's the one thing in this state, over the last few years, nothing's been going on. And it's pretty frustrating watching the growth of the CWD and the disease go on without anybody doing anything about it. So to make change, it's always good to do something at the local level. And so that's what we try to do within Monroe County. And so that group meets pretty often during the winter months. And our first order of business is coming up with about 12 guidelines or goals for the group. And the easiest one out of the whole thing is provide the public, you people, information and education about CWD. I realize there's probably more questions than answers, but we have to make an attempt. We need to educate the hunter, the landowner, the farmer of what things you can do, because there are things and tools that you can implement. And it's great seeing everybody here. White-tailed deer means everything to, it's a fabric woven into the residents of Wisconsin. So when I say white-tailed deer, some of you are hunters, some are trophy hunters, some just like to see deer, some like to eat venison. It means different things for different people, but we're all here for one thing, that white-tailed deer. There's that one thing looming that's like CWD. So we're here tonight, and we got a couple folks that we're going to present tonight. The first presenter is going to speak on as a landowner, as a conservationist and a hunter, and our second person is the professional I consider the expert on CWD. We'll speak at the later end. So this The whole structure of tonight is 20 minutes to a half hour for Doug, and then we're going to turn it over to Brian Richards for the last 45 minutes to an hour. And then we're going to open it up to you guys. It'll be your turn to ask questions and see if we can eat. These people can shed some light and give you some answers. So first off, I want to thank the KBR and Ben Johnson back there for hosting this and allowing us to come in here and put this event on tonight. And second, we had the Rockland Sportsman's Club provided the food and drink and snacks. Appreciate that. And last, the Cooley Country QDMA is here also and help promote this item. And Tim Zolke's here, and he's got a couple of words he'd like to teach.
First of all, I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to thank Doug and Brian for being here tonight. They're paid doubles by being here, I'm sure. So, you know, they're volunteering their time, and that means a lot to us in terms of somebody being willing to spend their evening. And I know Brian came from Sacramento yesterday, and so he's kind of a little chilly. He should have been acclimated yet. I want to just mention a couple of things about Cooley Country QDMA. My farm's just up the line here, 15 miles. We created this branch 3 years ago. There's a couple of things we're trying to do. We're really hoping that these aren't the good old days relative to our deer. We're trying to really be good stewards of this deer resource. And so a couple of things we're trying. One is we are giving away a Henry Golden Boy rifle, and to qualify for that, you have to donate a deer to a non-hunter and have it CWD tested. If you do those two things, you just got to tell us who it is, who you gave it to, and where you got it tested, and your name goes into a hat into that drawing. We're trying to catch ourselves doing the right things. We really appreciate that. Second is we're looking and working with Bob to see where around in our region we might need kiosks for testing, or dumpsters for getting rid of carcasses. So if we as a branch can help with that, we're considering that. And then also we're trying to figure out if it makes sense for us to help provide self-test kits for CWD for removing the glands, so that you as a hunter could do that yourself and kind of be a more hands-on part of it and get your test back even quicker and learn more about what's going on your own land. So all of that might make more sense to you. That's why the reason we're doing that toward the end of the meeting after you hear all of the presentations. But I really wanted to up front say, really appreciate you guys being here. So thanks.
Thanks, Kim. So my other job tonight is I'm the referee, the time manager. So I'm going to introduce the speakers. I'm in the background giving them time signals. So we want to stay on time. So we're looking at about an hour and a half for the two presenters. And then again, we're going to open it up to you. I know we're talking about deer, so we captured 6 to 9 here. I'm sure we could talk all night because that's the way deer hunters are. That's why everybody's so passionate about this. So no further ado, our first presenter resides just outside of Casanova in Richland County. He's a landowner, he's a farmer, he's a conservationist, and many more. He's kind of like the Monroe County Task Force of one in Richland County. And I've talked to him a couple times over the phone, and it's real quick to point out that this guy is very passionate and determined on tackling this disease of CWD. So with that, please welcome Doug Durden.
Thank you. You promised me I don't know if you've ever been to, probably all have been to a concert. You always have that act that comes on first. He's not nearly as good as the second act. So I'm that guy. And what the first act shouldn't do is play songs of the second acts. So that might happen. Because I do have a couple of things in here that I lifted from Brian. So yeah, as Bob said, Casanova, we have a little land in Ironson Township in Sauk County. We've been here, this land has been my family for 150 years. Deer family's 5 generations in Casanova area. I'm 60 years old, and when I was a kid, which is one of those things that you say a lot when you get to be older, when I was a kid, those of you who are my age probably remember this, we didn't have a lot of kids. We had 4 guys had to get together, or 4 people had to get together and apply for a party tag, so that we had 4 people get together to shoot 1 doe. And I'm on the Richland County Deer Advisory Committee, and that is exactly flipped now. You get a buck tag and 4 doe tags, or antlers tags, with every weapon tag that we have. So I've been on the County Deer Advisory Committee because of Deanne Goals here. It was my arm to do it, and it was one of the best things that happened to me in terms of my goals as a person concerned about conservation after the first year that I started. So that's where we're at, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as time goes. Which one am I pressing?
The right one.
The red one?
Right one.
The right one.
There.
Okay, so Richland County, the red one's the lazy. Our farm, this is all stuff that's happened in the last, several years. When I was a kid, and again, those that are my age probably remember, I remember the first deer I shot was a little 1.5-year-old buck. He had 1 antler. And, real proud of that deer. My brother, my late brother Matthew, was really the one who got me involved about 25 years ago thinking about deer management. And he used to say this thing when we killed deer, didn't matter what deer it was. Any of these. I killed a really, really nice buck one time. He said, last year I got to hunt with him actually, and he goes, Doug, my dad goes, oh, that's a great deer, Doug. And Matt goes, yeah, but that is a nice buck next year. And so that kind of became our mantra. And those of you who've been involved in quality management of any sort, whether it's quality management association or next year, which is what we have Colorado add to, get that. Nothing more exciting than to kill a deer that's got some age on it and size on it. I was fortunate enough to kill that one 15 years ago now, 14 years ago now. Scored 192 inches, which was pretty big. I thought it was a pretty big buck in those days. We've done way better than that in Richland County since, and really in our immediate area. So anyway, think about this. 75 deer per square mile of habitat. Richland County, very much like Monroe and Vernon counties, they used to do a little hunting here in Vernon County. 85% of the county is deer habitat, according to the mapping that the biologists do. And 95% of that 85% is privately owned. So when we start talking about deer management, I've always thought about deer management on our property and in our area. When I start thinking about what the season structure was going to be, it's like, oh, well, this is just the structure that I'm going to manage the deer on our property with. So whatever that structure was that DNR came up with, I'll tell you a little secret. I liked the early gun season. Personally, I'm not a bow hunter. Farm kid, I just always thought bow hunting was stuff for people who didn't have enough to do. And to this day, I feel a hard thing for me to do. A couple of folks that I know. Anyway, and I liked that early season. I understood why bow hunters didn't. And then I liked urban buck an awful lot. It's one of the things that I learned about 20 years ago. If we keep